Facts over feelings, man. The truth is in the building. Thank you, first and foremost, for every like, share, subscribe, comment. Appreciate all that, man. Today we got a super, super special guest in the building, man. Like, this man is a conversation that need to be had right now because everybody's into dogs. This is the big thing. It's all you see on social media right now. My main man, Merle, his Squad Kennels in the building. What's up, brother?
What's up with you? How you doing?
Appreciate you coming through, man. You know what I'm saying? First of all, before we even start, man, I want to tell you how much I'm proud of you, man. Like, I see you grinding.
Appreciate
you know what I'm saying?
that for real, man. For real.
I see you
appreciate
grinding,
that.
man. Like I said, this dog thing is a big thing. It's all you see on social media, man. Everybody trying to dive in it head first, and I want to chop it up with somebody that actually know a little something about it, and you know what I mean. He give y'all his take on, you know what I'm saying, what was what. First question I want to start with, brother. Was the pit bulls the first dog you fell in love with that made you want to fuck with this dog game?
That's what I started with. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't cap on nobody. That's exactly what I started with. Was pit bulls, gang bred. That's exactly what anything dealing with. Getting to the bullies, that's what started with the gang bred.
Would you say that was your first dog you owned was a pit bull?
Was a pit bull.
I think that was everybody's shit, man. Like back in the day, you had a pit.
I mean, you might thought it was a pit bull, but you know how that
Yeah.
goes.
Hey, they used to sell us all type of shit. That's a valid point because I'm pretty sure I done bought
it was a pit bull.
this shit might have had a third of collie in it.
Yeah.
I'm convinced. I had a couple joints that, hey, if that motherfucker had some blue, some gray in it, you couldn't tell us we ain't had the most. You know what I'm saying?
You thought you had the rawest dog then.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, we ain't know no better, man. We
Don't
ain't
sleep on no dog though. Don't do that.
Nah, I feel you, man. Nah, I don't sleep with none of them motherfuckers. I got 2 little yard dogs right now. Them motherfuckers, listen, them motherfuckers running around. I
Those
feed
be
them
the
bullshit.
ones.
Them niggas that get on your ass, nigga. All they want is some hot dogs, some bologna in the morning. They on your ass, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What age you feel like you gained, like you really wanted to take this dog breeding shit serious? Like, you know what I'm saying? What age did you feel like, well, I know him, you know what I'm saying, enough to do something with it?
What age did I start?
Yeah. Like breeding, like actually breeding dogs.
I can't actually give an age, but I can give a year.
Okay.
Because like I started this shit, I didn't even know I was doing it, and like my cousin, he pointed the shit out to me. I've been doing this shit for years and didn't even know I was doing this shit for real. I was doing this shit back in like 2009, 10, shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I was selling dogs for probably about $150, $50 damn near, not knowing what I was doing.
Mm-hmm. Didn't know nobody. Didn't know what the value of what.
I ain't know what I was doing at all.
Right.
I just had a dog and they just got pregnant for real. And it went from there.
Hey, but it sparked something right there though. You was like,
It sparked a lot.
Yeah, hell yeah, yeah.
I was already in the getting money or whatever.
Right.
But it went from that.
Right.
And it took straight off.
Yeah. That simple.
And I ended up talking to somebody that was really into it, doing what I was doing already. Do a lot more than what I was doing.
Just picked up on the game from there. Yeah.
Picked up on the game. He gave me a lot more insight on what I was doing.
Mm-hmm. So it's a few branches of the bullies, or a few families or types. Can you break down the difference between the exotic, the pockets, as far as the bullies go? You know what I'm saying? Because we don't. A lot of people just know it's a bully and it looked like what traditionally you've known for it to look like. They don't know the difference between the actual breed of dogs.
That's a good question, because me coming to your interview, I ain't expect you to ask that question. And no bullshit, because like,
right.
I'm just recently going over that type of question. This is really no exaggeration. Like, shout out to June Williams.
Mm-hmm.
He the one that put me on to a lot of this shit, because we just had a show right here in Roanoke. Mm-hmm. Me networking with him and listening to his interviews, he put me on, he taught me a lot, like extra. Like, you learn something every day in this dog game.
Absolutely.
So people they got their own opinion, like, on what's exotic and what's not exotic. So, like with the fact that everybody like the Merle breed right now.
What about the Merle is so attractive? If someone
Everybody like the Merle breed because it comes in different. It's never the same pattern on a Merle period whatsoever.
Right.
It's never never be the same pattern.
Right.
I don't care what it is. But so on the exotic, some people label the Merle as exotic.
Mm-hmm.
They may think that, but it's not. But that's their own opinion.
Right.
So I can't say what you think on that. That's your opinion.
Right.
But when you go to dog shows and stuff like that, when you go see what's exotic, they're gonna know what's exotic. They're gonna say the short, micro, or whatever, snubby tail.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be exotic. All that's gonna be exotic with the oval bite, all that. Mm-hmm. They might look at that as exotic.
But it's not technically exotic.
I mean, that's definitely exotic, but the Merle breed, the tall breed, like the standard and the XL, some people in their head may say that's still exotic because it's the Merle. But at the end of the day, that's their opinion, so I can't really speak on how somebody may feel about their dog because everybody got their own opinion. The dog game, it's got way deeper than it has been 4 or 5 years ago.
Right.
It didn't got super deep now since I didn't start it. Like,
Well, I think it's such a fad. Yeah, I think it's such a fad now that
there's so many opinions and a lot of dogs. Like with the fluffy Frenchie that's going on right now. Man, that dog right now, like, I can't say nothing about it right now. I don't know what's going on with that dog.
Yeah.
For real. I didn't see the fluffy bully. Right. Pocket bully. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I seen you share that shit. I was like, man, when did this happen? Yeah. I seen you share it. I was like, what the fuck is that? Yeah.
Me, that's just my opinion. So until I find out what's really going on with it, that's new. That's new right now what's going on. But at the end of the day, everything gonna fall back onto where everything began from.
Right.
Like I hear you say it with the pit bull.
Right.
I guarantee you.
Everybody's first love should be.
It's gonna fall back to that eventually.
That was gonna be like my next question though is, you mentioned the Frenchies. What's probably the hardest as far as a good litter of puppies between breeding the Frenchies and the Bullies? Because I've heard different stories on the two, and all I know is what a motherfucker tell me. Like I don't, you know what I'm saying? Of course I've never done it. So like as far as the actual breeding, that process, the Frenchie or the Bully.
You talking about as far as people who liking them more?
Yeah.
People like you can go. The Frenchies they gonna sell faster.
Yeah.
Reason
the
why
girls like them.
Exactly. That's exactly the reason right there. Your wife or anybody's wife, you may be with anything. Your girl gonna make you buy it. They gonna want that little dog. They always want like the Yorkies or anything. They gonna want it. But as far as like, if anybody that's deep into it, like breeding, got their own kennel, and got a big yard, you get those standard size and those XLs dogs. It ain't necessarily got to be a bully. It can be a Pressel or Cane Corso or any of those type of dogs. Because I'm into all those dogs.
Bruh. And I love to hear that because it just seemed like the whole world is just so headstrong.
Everybody's stuck on the bully right now.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, everybody's
really
stuck on the
like
bully right now. So
everybody is so headstrong, stuck on the bullies. And I'm thinking like,
you think outside the box?
Yeah.
Look who's buying those other dogs.
Right.
When you actually go to the AKC shows and the UKC shows, look what kind of dogs they register in those shows. They got Cane Corsos, they got Dogos, they got boxers, they got all type of dogs. Yeah. Those dogs gonna sell. Like, so if you got a kennel, don't you just look on one dog. Like, think outside the box. You got a kennel. It's called a kennel. Have more than one dog. Be variety. Have a variety of what you got going on. Look what's selling.
Bruh, it just seemed like it's the bullies. That's what I'm saying. Like, to the outside looking in.
That's what a lot of people like.
Yeah.
If you look into money and money-wise and all that, what's going on, real life, people so stuck on bullies. Look where the money going at.
Right.
I can see a bully right now for 3,500, 2,500. That's cheap.
Yeah,
You got people. You got people.
Look, see, that's the thing though. See, people don't. I'm glad you just said that, brother, because like people think about paying $2,500 for a dog. You said it's cheap, but you know what I'm saying. To the average person, that's like what the. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, that's cheap
you
to
want
the
to know
average
what
person,
you
but-
getting. You know what I'm saying? It's like what exactly am I buying?
So let me explain about the 2,500 and the 3,500 price.
Okay, there you go.
So let me get into that part. On that, reason why I'm charged that much, for one, what I'm taking care of the dog, what I'm putting into the dog, I'm doing shots on my own. I'm feeding the dog until you come get it. I'm holding the dog up until about 3 or 4 months, just to make sure the dog is healthy enough to leave and go to a new home.
Right.
I'll never sell my dog to somebody that not gonna take care of my dog, and I ain't never finished taking care of it how I'm supposed to do it before it leaves the house.
Right.
So I do everything for it before it leaves, just to make sure it's healthy. So I won't have no complaints. If that dog leave and it die 2 months later or a month later, you gonna call me back wanting your money back.
Of course, because you gonna say, yeah, it's like a car. Yeah,
Exactly.
same shit. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna make sure that dog
Do the
got-
best you can. You
got
know what I'm
everything.
saying? Yeah. That's a good thing. So, lead to my next question is, what's the biggest mistake that first time breeders make?
First time breeders make.
You know, because everybody see it. They see you.
They see it. They see
you know
the
what I'm
easy
saying?
money that comes
Yeah,
with
yeah,
it, but
yeah,
it's not
yeah.
easy at all.
Right.
The first mistake they make is not knowing the patience you gotta have, and then
Facts. Yeah.
you gotta have patience. You got to have. That's the number one rule. You gotta have patience, especially dealing with multiple dogs. If you want to,
It's a lot of work, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of
You think you
work.
got one puppy running around
Nah,
your
I
house?
can't
You
lie. I
gonna
got
lose your
15. I got 15 dogs that I breed with, not including the puppies that I'm having.
Right.
I done had 2 litters at one time before,
Right.
and that equaled up to 21, 22 puppies
It's a lot of fucking dogs.
without my 15.
Yeah.
So you got to be able to feed that
Yeah.
and know how to take care of it. That's 2 different dogs pregnant at the same time.
So, what I see people like going or reaching out to this person in that state, this state, that state. What makes people go all these different places? You know what I'm saying? Buying different dogs.
That's easy. It's because a lot of people want to make their own breed. They want to start their own bloodline.
Okay.
Like, you can reach out to one person over here in Texas where a lot of dogs at. And then you can go down to North Carolina where a lot of dogs at. And bring them 2 together. Don't nobody in the world got that bloodline but you.
Yeah, makes sense.
Nobody in the world but you. Once you breed them 2 together, don't nobody in the world got that dog but you.
So
You can put your own price on that. Especially if it's top of the line bloodline.
right. I never, I didn't know, you know what I'm saying? I always seen people go here and there, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want this one from him, for you
Now,
know.
getting into the bloodlines, that's a different story right there. Like when you
Yeah,
get talking about
yeah,
bloodlines,
good thing you brought that up. So what's the difference in, so I couldn't buy, say, 4 dogs from you and come up with my own ideal bloodline or my own different joint?
you wouldn't necessarily have to buy 4 dogs. You can buy 1 dog. That's all you need. Once you get 1 dog, period, out of my bloodline or whatever I bred, you got that blood, period, from mom and daddy off of whatever I got. And then you take your blood and go to somebody else and buy whatever they got. They might have something different, or they might have the same bloodline.
Right.
Which could be good, which is better. Because
Sounds like it. Yeah,
you're going to double up the bloodline once you do breed them 2 together. Once you double the bloodline, it's going to be double the blood. It's tightening up the bloodline. So everything going to come lock in as one.
So my next question is it possible to jump in this bully game and be successful? Say a person only got $6,200 to their name, right? But they didn't look. They didn't did extensive research to feel like they know what they doing. Could they call you right now? Spend $5K. Like if you do, even if you do 3, 25, whatever, 5, 6K. Is it possible to be successful with 5, 6K in this?
It's always possible. It's just your motivation. Mm-hmm. It's always possible with anything. Period. But it's just knowing who you know, right. Knowing the people who you deal with, your networking. It's all about putting.
That's a big thing too, though.
Yeah, you gotta put your footwork in. You gotta put your footwork in. Because people think you gonna create this. I didn't put footwork in for a long time. Like I've been everywhere talking to a lot of people. Mm-hmm. So that's why I know what I know. Like you gotta put that footwork in. That's like you gotta put your money into behind whatever you're doing.
Whatever you're doing, if you wanted to work, you gotta put some bread behind it.
You gotta put bread behind it.
Scared money don't make no money. Ain't that what they say?
You're not gonna make money if you don't put money into it.
Absolutely. We was taught that, my nigga.
You got to.
We was taught that. What's the biggest? Like if a nigga go buy a bully, which is the most popular thing, what's the biggest seller right now between the XL guys? Like what's the one that you really want to make your money come back in?
If you really want to put your money into something, it's any dog. Like it's just the bloodline, like what people want. It's whatever. It's so many bloodlines that people can want. Mm-hmm. It depends on what kind of dog you're trying to jump into. Like really, right now, at this moment,
yeah.
If you want to get your money back on something, put your money to a fluffy Frenchie. Because right now, before the game get washed out, I'm gonna lie to you, it's gonna get washed out. I ain't gonna lie to
you. Yeah, that leads to the next thing. Listen,
it's gonna get washed out. I ain't capping. Too many people about to have these fluffy Frenchies, and his price about to go down.
Yeah.
Right now, you gonna pay top dollar for a Frenchie. I ain't gonna lie to you. But eventually, too many people getting these fluffies. They getting fluffy carriers and making fluffies. Mm-hmm. Everybody about to have them. So it's about to go from that.
So
I give it about 2-3 more years. I guarantee you the price gonna go down on the fluffy Frenchies.
Where you hit Squad Kennels 2027. Mm-hmm. We currently in 2022. Where is his Squad Kennels, or where would you like for it to be 2027?
I'm telling you where it's gonna be.
Talk about it then.
It's about to be.
Tell me where it's about to go. Talk that shit. The facts over feelings. Talk that shit.
It's about to be, though. It's about to be on a whole nother level where, like, it's about to be commercial, like, business. That's what's really going. It's already LLC with that, so I'm going commercial with it eventually. I'm about to have everything dealing with a dog, period, going on. That's what I'm about to put all my work into. That's what I'm putting all my money into. I ain't thinking about nothing else. It's called investing.
Man, in yourself. You know what I'm saying? In yourself.
Stocks and all that right now.
Man, ain't you supposed to? Hey, man, that's the thing, though, man. We got to keep up and get left behind. Niggas need to start looking into all this shit. I'm trying to tell you, man. How many dogs would you say you own right now, man? Could you even keep up with it?
Man, I got 2 litters on the way right now off of stud fees.
That's where that's just the boy, right? Because a lot of people don't know what's going on. Yeah, that's just the boy. Yeah.
So with that, I got 15 dogs. I just counted the other day, so I got like 15 dogs that I keep that I'm not letting go of.
Right, your personal joint.
My personals. I just had a litter of 11. I'm down to 3 puppies right now. I got 3 puppies left right now. I'm letting them go for the low right now because it's the last 3, so I'm cutting deals. But that's with that 15 though that I just had.
Man, he ain't even count the rest. I know that shit probably crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie. That's
off of one dog. That's off of one dog that had puppies.
Yeah.
And I got like 4-5 other females.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, look. Man, I went to homie crib, but I seen that one of them one joints. I was like, man, I don't even want no dog in my house. This motherfucker looks so good. Like, I was like, yo, I need this joint in my life, man. Definitely some fucking good looking joints he got to offer, man. I know y'all be seeing them, man. But hey, tell him I need to drop all social medias right now, bro. Like your Instagram, your Facebook,
On my
You know what I'm saying?
Instagram.
Wherever you trapping off of, you know what I'm saying? Wherever the dogs can be found, like let
You
them
can
know
hit me
where
on
you find that
Instagram
shit.
at SW Merle.
Mm-hmm.
My Facebook, bangbro. And you can meet me at bangbro on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
And shit, I basically got everything on there. Like once you look me up on there, you'll find everything on
It's
there.
a go, man.
It's a go.
It's a go, man. Hey, look, if you in this area, you need it. If he ain't got it on deck, he gonna make it happen.
Listen,
man.
if I ain't got it, best believe I got a team that got it.
It's on the way.
I got somebody right
Yeah.
next door to me that got it. Best believe it ain't nothing but a
look,
phone call
man,
away.
if you need
Whatever you want, micros,
yeah.
anything. If I ain't got it right then, I can get it right
It's a
now.
phone call away.
It ain't no
It's
way.
a phone call away. If it bark and bite, he can make it happen.
Best believe that.
Yeah. Hey, man, I appreciate you coming through tonight, man. You know what I'm saying?
Always.
Hope we
pleasure.
gave y'all something, man. You know, like he said, everything he said is noted, man. Know what you're doing. Pay attention, man. Learn your craft, and best of luck to you, man.
Always.
Bet.